Hello, my name is Anna Douglas Piper, and for the last 5 months, I have been stalking Michelle Junn. I have long been a fan of Michelle's. One might even go so far as to say that I am her #1 fan. What I have learned is many other people are too. One of these such people is Mr. Sohn, who teaches the AP Calculus class that Michelle and I share. Over the past few months, I have recorded some notable quotes from Mr. Sohn, which are as follows. Michelle Junn, the greatest student at this school, my only friend. And there's only one student that I like in this room. Her name rhymes with Fischel. When introducing a new calculus topic, Mr. Sohn reportedly asked his class, "Is Michelle some genius that just knows how to solve this?" Actually, yes. Michelle is the only person who knows how to solve this. For the rest of you plebeians, here is the formula. The list goes on. While my fan behavior might border stalking, my point stands. Michelle is awesome. Besides being Mr. Sohn's favorite student, Michelle is an all-around genius, dominating far outside of the math classroom. She is wildly creative and uses her growing social media presence to show off her latest craft, ranging from intricate Lego architecture to beautifully handmade paper flowers. In fact, via Michelle's craft account, I recently purchased a bouquet of my own. With my purchase, she included a handmade card thanking me for supporting her and telling me that she hopes it makes me smile. If this interaction doesn't sum up Michelle, I don't know what does. She is a genuinely kind person who goes out of her way to make others feel good, and our class would be significantly less smiley without her. So, without further delay, I present to you, the plebeians of the audience, the class of 2023's own Honor Council President, the intelligent, beautiful, and bright mind behind MJ and her creations, Michelle Suine Junn.
I want to be 0. No, not 0 as in I am non-existent. I want to be the number 0, the most influential number. If you multiply anything by 0, it turns into 0. If you raise anything to the power of 0, it turns into 1. Zeros after a number can make it humongous, and zeros before a number can make it very tiny. These reasons, however, are not why 0 is the most underrated but desirable number. This special number is void of all labels. In our society, our worth is determined by the labels we obtain. She goes to XYZ college, so she must be a genius. She does XYZ activity, so she must be a god. I play violin for a youth symphony outside of school, but does that make me any better than someone who just plays for fun? No. I play chess for fun, but does that make me any worse than a grandmaster? Okay, that one may be true. But you get my point. We constantly strive to do better than our peers, to be worth more, to be more special. But what if we just did what we wanted sometimes? What if we read books on weekends, watched our favorite shows, and played with our pets without feeling guilty for not working ahead on our schoolwork? What if we stopped racing towards the idea of being exceptional? I'll tell you the answers to those questions. Nothing. This summer, I attended Governor's School for the Sciences and Engineering. You must be thinking, wow, she probably did a lot of sciencey stuff. Yes, but I kept it in the classroom. After dinner, I wouldn't review any of my PowerPoints or open any documents. Instead, I would spend my entire evening playing Mario Kart or playing cards with my friends. Actually, scratch what I said about nothing in the beginning. By choosing not to be exceptional, I met some of my best friends. I didn't need to be top of my class or particularly extraordinary to talk with other people. I just needed to be me, and also sometimes listened, to learn about their cultures, their hobbies, and what inspired them. Feeling unexceptional, however, does not put you in the minority. Whether you realize it or not, everyone has these feelings in their lives. Even though I'm talking about how we should stop striving for the impossible, I cannot deny wanting more from myself, wanting in some way to match my peers, to feel as special as they. When I fail to uphold certain expectations of mine, I often feel a sense of great disappointment towards myself. This, of course, is because I'm disregarding everything I do well and then I'm instead solely focusing on the negative parts of myself. I found, however, that this disappointment I always feel seems to fade into my normality. Over time, I remind myself failures are not the end, but are merely to be continued. I don't need to expect perfection to uphold its reputation when I can befriend imperfection who teaches me what growth is. In fact, I had to try out for Tennessee's All West Regional Orchestra 3 times before I got a spot. I failed all 3 years of middle school, but that never stopped me from trying again and again, year after year, to one day get a spot. There will always be times when you make mistakes, but it's okay. As time passes, you will learn from your mistakes and do better. Even extraordinary people make mistakes. You're not you because you're number 1 or even on the podium. You don't need to be exceptional to save a person. It's okay if you only save one person in your life, and if that person's you. And when you save yourself, promise that you'll never forget how wonderful you are. Thank you.